Right now, one of the most important things in Warzone that can take you from an absolute bot to a pro instantly are your settings. Today, I'm going to give you an in-depth guide to get the best settings to give you a maximum advantage in Warzone. Starting off with our button layout, this is really personal preference. I play bumper jumper tactical because I'm on a default Xbox controller with no paddles. So this lets me have the ability to jump, slide, and do a bunch of other things without getting my hands on the sticks. Also, I play claw, so this is really your preference. You could play normal or whatever, but I like playing claw. Don't mess with your button layout preset. Now, sensitivity. I run 1.4 both. I used to run 1.6, 1.7, shoot, I even ran master for a bit. Lower sensitivity is really good in Black Ops 7 because aim assist got nerfed in this game. If you didn't know, it kept getting worse, but in BO6 it was amazing. And then with the drop of BO7, they kind of dropped it. So for me, a lower sensitivity helps me hit my shots better. Don't mess with any of these lower things. If you play flip, you could turn this on, which basically you shoot with your bumpers instead of your triggers. So if you're on console, it does give you better input delay, but I wouldn't really worry about it unless you're on PlayStation. Turn off vibration. If you have it on, it's really not that big of a deal. Some streamers say that it literally destroys your aim, but really, having a little bit of bumps doesn't affect it too much. Now, one of the most important things in Warzone is your dead zones. Now, this is really up to your drift, but one of my favorite content creators and good Warzone players, Joe Woe, he said it to me perfectly. It doesn't matter how bad drift you have, a lower dead zone is going to make you better. So I usually run 0 to 3 for your minimum, and right stick max, I go 0 all the way up to 5. 5 is the absolute max, I gotta tell you. Having a low dead zone is really nice. I like 3. It gives me a good balance of less stick drift, and with that, and if you want to test it really accurately, you could use this test stick dead zone. See, mine's going a little all over the place. Now my left is chill. This stick, not really. Alright, now your left stick max, lower this. Alright, some people have it on 100. You are absolute bot if you run that, or 99. I run mine on 75. Basically what that does is it lets you run faster by having to not move as much as your stick. If I run it on 75, that means I only have to move my stick 75% of the way to get the max speed. And same with the right stick max. But this is your look stick. You want to keep this on 99 or maximum 100, right? You don't want to go lower. Some YY TikTokers will tell you to run like a 60 or something. That is not needed. And your left triggers, put these both on 0, but if you run flipped, turn those to about 10 to 15. Now, another one of the most important things is go down here to your sensitivity multiplier. Don't mess with that. Go to aiming advanced settings. Make sure this is on instant. Instant or gradual. Gradual is okay. A lot of people are testing it out. I prefer instant. And one of the most important things to turn you from an absolute bot is dynamic. Don't run standard. Don't run linear. Linear is okay, but really, run dynamic with a 0.11. Oh, it is amazing. This will give you the best shots in your life. Combine this with my custom sensitivity per zoom. This might be a little slow for you, but trust me, you'll be able to hit your shots and still shoot fast-moving players. So it just slowly increases for scopes. Up here, high zoom is for snipers, alright? Make sure your aim assist is on, of course. Onto the movement tab, make sure you have tactical sprint assist on. You really want this on so you can go faster and make it on 0. Turn on low mantle assist and make it tight. Basically, have you ever had that situation where you run into a door or a window and you can't jump through and you die? That happens to me all the time, so I turn that on. Your slide dive behavior. This is extremely important. Go ahead and put this on hybrid and make it short. I used to run slide only, but hybrid just lets you be able to activate everything. Make sure sprint restore is on and slide maintain sprint. This will keep you fast. This behavior, make sure this is on off so you can literally go so fast. I think I have it on free fall just in case for certain things. Don't really worry about it. You don't have to worry about these things unless you're playing like other modes. Don't worry about your advanced settings. Combat, don't have to worry with this. Now, graphics. If you're on PC, I would go ahead and check out Lucky Chamu. He has a really good in-depth guide for quality settings. But if you're on console, make sure 120 Hz is on. Make sure your brightness is on 50 or higher if you have a bad monitor. Turn off eco-friendly mode. This is going to give you the best performance. Turn off all these settings, but leave fidelity cast on and turn up to 90. This basically sharpens your game, so you could see enemies out farther and kind of makes you have a good advantage against PC players. Turn down your streaming to minimal and make it small. This basically turns your graphics down a little bit, therefore giving you more FPS and less ping. And on your view setting, make sure on 120 FOV. If you like it a little lower, go 110, but no lower than that. 115 is kind of a sweet spot for me, but I like moving fast, so 120 keeps me there. ADS field of view. Make this affected. This gives you the least amount of recoil on your gun. Oh my gosh, weapon field of view wide. If you see, I don't think you could see on this example here, but there's two pictures, and the wide has a lot more space. You could center and track easier. Vehicle field of view, just make it wide, that way you could see farther out. Now this is another important thing. Turn your camera movement, first person and third person, down to 50. If you have it 100, you have a lot of recoil, so putting it on 50, this affects when the recoil doesn't shake as much. Same if you're running around and sliding, so you can see easy. I like inverted flashbang just so I don't blind my eyes out. And of course have that on first person, unless you like something otherwise. Another really important setting is your audio. Go to your master, make sure it's on 100, turn down the music, and both the music. Turn the dialogue to about down to 30. This is basically the announcer telling you if people are dropping in or UAVs nearby. Effects, turn this on 100. This is your gunshots, precision airstrikes, footsteps, all that. Alright, turn off enhanced headphone mode. I used to have it on. I kind of tried it out. Not really worth it. If you do have it on, don't worry about buying it. You could do so many better things. Next up on your audio mix, run home theater. Trust me, I run sucker punch, bass boost. Home theater makes everything high so you can hear footsteps, but it drowns out the other sound. That way you could still hear really good stuff. Turn off mono audio, you don't want that. Now my secret setting is the Astro, whatever that is, hearing compensation. Go down here, turn this on, and go to the configure the intensities, holy cow. Turn on your left, and copy my settings here. And then go the same with the right. And make it the same. Alright, go to down, reduce nidus sound, and turn off hit markers. Basically, when you're shooting, you won't hear it as much. Voice chat, turn this down to about a 50. You can hear them so loud. This basically affects how loud you have to be to get your mic working. If it's on 100, you have to be pretty loud. If you're on lower, you have to be less loud. So I run mine at about an 80 or 90, alright? For my last few settings, gonna go over here to readability and go to color customization. And turn your color filter to 2 and do both and turn them both to 100. This makes your game look really beautiful. And another really important thing is turn your enemy to a brighter color, like a purple or a pink. That way you could see them farther away and they're outlined a little better. Go to your gameplay HUD, and this is a really important thing. Go to safe area. If you see you can mess with this and make it bigger or wider, make it smallest. That way your mini-map is closer in so you could see a lot better. This is a really secret setting, but basically use your D-pad here and see how it's going smaller or wider. Make it the absolute smallest you can. This also helps if you have a small TV and you can't get it off. For watching my settings, and comment down below how many kills you drop with my settings, and if you have any secret settings or anything you think I missed. Anyway, catch you on the next one. Peace.